Hello, hello, hello. Where's the music? Hold on, it's on a different one. 1 second. There we go. There we go.
Hey.
We're here, we're here. Let me make sure everything's working. Let's see, is there audio? Yes. How is that level of audio? I know I've been struggling. I have it all the way up, and for some reason, it still seems kind of quiet to me.
Still a little, how you doing?
Yeah, let's see. Advanced properties. Which one is the Yeti? I actually don't know. Well, that's not very helpful. I guess this is what it's going to be. Okay, sorry. Bangs, you need to cooperate. Which side do you want to be?
Get in line, Bangs.
I was supposed to have a haircut today, and they canceled on me, so I'm showing up as I am, and it's good to be here. So this is our little experiment. I think this is the first time we've ever gone live on YouTube, like not in a private Vortex only. Shout out Vortex.
Shout out Vortex.
Ooh, there we go.
Wow, you're wearing the shirt and everything.
I am. I'm always repping. And welcome to our studio. This is the reality of life. We played that show and we had to tear everything apart, and now it's still kind of trying to find its way back to normal.
Our studio is a trash hole.
I didn't want to be that mean about it, but
it's pretty bad.
It feels dysfunctional for sure, but we're somehow still like doing what we need to do as we're doing it. Eventually we'll get to that place where
it's my mess and I know it well.
Oh. It's like that thing, right, where you're like, if someone touches my mess, then I won't know where it is.
It's literally like if I know like crevices where cables hide, and you know, if it were to be more organized, I think I would.
I'm starting to like be curious about if I did this right, so I'm just double checking everybody. Yes.
Check your work.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, because I'm used to doing it on Twitch, and I have like my checklist to make sure that I've got everything that I was supposed to do. So this is our first time doing it on YouTube.
We're a little bit of fish out of water.
Minneapolis. Megan, welcome in from Minneapolis. Love it there.
Welcome, Megan.
Are you getting beautiful fall foliage right now?
Oh, I bet.
We don't really have that here in LA.
It's probably cold already.
Yeah. When we lived in the Midwest, like the end of August, it would just become winter, really, at that point.
Winter to us, at least. I mean, I grew up in Florida, so anything below 50 is winter.
Yeah. 50 is freezing here in LA for sure. We've had, we're still in summer. We're starting to be in fall, like this week, wouldn't you say? It's still been in the 80s.
Yeah.
So yeah, no leaves.
It's stuffy in the studio today.
It is. We got the
fan on. We're doing it. We're figuring it out.
So lovely Sunday. We're just, we thought, hey, we have some time. Let's listen to Marie's new EP, since we have a collab track with her, and chat a little bit about, the process of us, doing the collaboration. I feel like I get a lot of questions. I see people ask about like who we collab with, how that comes together. So definitely happy to answer any questions as we go. Yo, Mr. X is in the house.
Oh, Mr. X.
Welcome in.
What's up, bud?
How's it going? We're used to seeing each other on Twitch, I know. But we've had some requests to be a little bit, what's the word? On somewhere that people are more, maybe have an account already more using. Familiarity for some people.
Roads more traveled.
As much as I've enjoyed over the years introducing people to Twitch and like help, like a lot of our Synth Friends episodes, people would say, this is my first time being on Twitch, and they'd be excited that, we got to kind of handhold them into that experience so they could see what it's like. But a lot of the people who watch, or part of our universe, whatever,
galaxy,
have said that they're always asking like, oh, is it on YouTube? So
here we are.
Let's see if that is something that, people find us here more easily, or they enjoy it in a different way. I don't know as many of the functions of going live on YouTube as I do on Twitch. I still don't know that much about Twitch either. Funny enough.
I was gonna say, like, were we masters of the Twitch platform? Maybe not.
No, definitely not. to people who thought it was just for gaming and had never been on it before, I think we were, but...
We came off like we kind of knew what we were doing.
Yo, Fish Rock, is that you? Obama's weed man?
Fish Rock.
Oh, vacation, Mr. X. We're having a little mini vacay next weekend. Where are you going? Oh my gosh, I'm sure it's well deserved. Love a vacation in fall as well. Are you going somewhere warmer or somewhere festive? Because it's about to be All Hallows Eve. Which we've been watching a lot of classic horror movies. As our Twitch friends may remember, we used to do sci-fi movie night. And don't you feel like people would always be like, do horror, let's watch a horror. And we'd be like, no, it has to be space. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then now in our own sort of personal time, I'm catching up on all the horror movies that I never have seen, the classic ones. It's been so fun.
Goes to one Halloween Horror Nights
We
at
did.
Universal.
That's right, we went to
Now
Halloween
we're
Horror Nights.
spooky people.
Now I'm spooky. Because we went to Halloween Horror Nights and it was really fun, and I'd never been to anything like that, so I really enjoyed, even though I'm like still kind of having nightmares about being chased by men with chainsaws. The chainsaws got me, but
It's
it
just
was
so
really
real when like you smell the gasoline.
that's what it was. It
They
was
were
the
gas
smell.
powered.
It was the smell that
Fake-
got me.
of
You would
course,
smell it coming.
fake chainsaws, but they didn't feel fake.
They didn't feel
because
fake at all. They just probably didn't
There
have
was gasoline.
the blade thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like a motor of a,
Mhm.
like it was the motor part, but
Mhm.
not the chain part, obviously.
Yeah, it's funny how the sounds and the smells would scare you before the monster would like
They
start
were really
chasing
playing
you.
to all of your sensory
Yes. Horror is a
input
very
devices,
like
if you will.
fully sensory experience more than sci-fi.
It's sensory.
It's sensory. Oh my goodness, everyone's chatty. Going Northern Bavaria. Ooh.
That sounds lovely.
Relaxing and hiking. Oh yes. Like a true artist, we need recharge time in nature. We were just talking about this.
Mm-hmm.
How like when you go on vacation, you get like all your good ideas.
Yeah, like you need those like couple days to completely decompress from your daily life, your stressful job, even just like your routine of like cooking food and doing the household stuff, the monotony.
It's like you get into brain patterns and you can't find that creativity sometimes, right?
Mhm.
Like you're doing your chores, you're doing your thing.
You have
Your
to get
brain's
on
so
in-
occupied.
Right, you have to like tap into the frequency that is creative thought.
Yo, Jay. I want to say Behringer. Am I not saying that right? Let me know. Hi. Welcome in. This
I
is
love
so
Behringer.
fun. It's so fun to like have a new what do you call it? Like the town square or the community center. The community center.
Yeah.
The digital or the virtual community center. And yet, we might know each other from Instagram or Twitch or wherever, but
All the platforms.
it's cool. Spot on. Oh, yay.
Dare I say Facebook?
Glad you could join us. Dare I say. We do actually know a lot of people from Facebook. It's funny. I feel like most of the people that we know from Facebook have not translated it to anywhere else.
It's true.
Yeah.
They're
Like some
they're
really,
monogamous.
really cool people that I'm just like, whoa, you are hiding in the shadows of Facebook.
Facebook, yeah. But I love them.
Mm-hmm.
Just the same.
That's why we'll never leave. I know a lot of people have digital detoxed themselves, but we just have so many people all over the world that we're connected with, and I don't want to lose that.
Mm-hmm.
Just because the owners are evil.
And just because the feed is a cesspool.
It's me, Gorthos Prime. Sean, welcome in.
Gorthos Prime?
Yeah, we have to get to that complete decompression place. It is like a total reset. It's so interesting, the esoteric nature of being creative, you know? Oh, yes, source of certainty pod. Honestly, I love when people tell us how, like, where they saw us or how they've been connected or whatever. Like,
kind of forgot we did that.
That means so much to me because we live in this like virtual place. You just never know when those connections are being made, and I do that too. I don't tell people more as much as I should where I'm finding them.
Such helpful information.
Yes, Facebook and Instagram. It's so funny because a lot of the people we meet, especially I feel like in LA, like you can't even say Facebook to people.
I was having a conversation with my coworker about this yesterday. Like, it has become just the thing that no one even talks about.
Like an ancient relic.
It's
Yeah.
an ancient relic.
Like when I tell people that, like, it's a place where we've found so much connection, like, they almost, like, don't believe me.
We were talking about how it was so useful.
It was.
Even as a database and as a resource, and you could, like, search events and venues and things, and, like, have you tried searching Facebook lately? It's like, it doesn't even turn up the results that you'd be expecting. It's really become, I don't know, it's become a horrible
Yeah.
like cesspool of ads and celebrity crap, and
the
anything,
AI slop.
any word I say out loud is gonna show up in the feed somewhere.
Oh, that too.
In some distortion of a concept. It's really, really.
Yeah, it's like you have to work so hard to dig to stay connected to everyone, but that is not what we're here to talk about.
It's not what we're here to talk about at all.
You know, the chatting is always fun. I get caught up in that. It's been a minute. This is so odd. It's like calling in on a TV show back in the 90s. Oh, this is your first time being on a live chat? That's so awesome. Yeah, it's weird when you're like used to things that didn't even exist for most of your life, and it feels normal to you to like be in a chat or whatever. That you're just like, how is this even real? I miss call-in radio stuff. Sometimes we dream about like doing things that are kind of like we already do this. Sorry, I was gonna say dead media, but I realized like we already are so deep in that. But the idea of like radio show style stuff is something we always joke about wanting to do. But this is kind of similar. So we are here today to listen to Marie Ann Hedonia's EP, 4 tracks. Each track she collaborated with a different female artist. We are one of those female artists. And it's finally out, so we wanted to do a listening party and kind of like see what y'all think about this track we did with her. That's every track is really different on the whole EP, and our track is really different than anything we've ever done. So, you know, just one for the books. It's something we have been kind of sitting on for, gosh, I think at least a year now.
Yeah.
We are full of secrets right now.
It's got to be at least a year.
My hair is full of secrets right now, and this is finally one that I can share with everybody. So funny.
Your hair is full of secrets. Mine is too.
Yeah, yours is too. Our hair is growing by how many secrets we have that we can't share.
Yeah, instead of our noses.
Yes.
Our hair is
so
growing.
Funny. That's so funny. Okay, so I'm actually going to I'm going to pull this up for my own reference because I don't want to get the information wrong.
It's nose for lies, hairs for secrets.
There you go. That's funny. Okay, let's see. Make sure this is muted. So I have all the files. So the way that it works, because we're using OBS to stream, if anybody knows what that is here. And I don't know how to I didn't turn all the songs into one file. They're all individual files. So I will have to plop one in.
Pause.
I'll plop one in to the stream and then we'll listen to it. And we'll have to talk over it because I don't think YouTube's going to like that we're doing this. So we have to talk and we have to react in real time.
That's true.
And then we'll stop it and we'll drop the next song in. So it's going to be a journey. And I want to get the artists' names all correct. Okay. So the first track is going to be, I thought there was it went away. I had the chat pop out, but it's gone now. So the first track is going to be Eve Had the Metallic Shine of Summer, which is like the lead single with a music video. So like, almost wish we could watch the music video, but I didn't prepare that scene in OBS so that we could do that. And it's featuring Black Kite. So let me find Black Kite. So they are on Instagram as black.kite.music. And
I love flying kites.
I see they're very clear about their beliefs. I think that's great right up front. And it says Chaos Witch Wave. So that's always fun. Vicky Lynn and Amy Ling. Los Angeles. Oh my goodness.
I love the kind of shops that you can find kites. Like, if there's kites in a shop, it's probably
Didn't we fly a kite together on the National Mall?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. That's a fun kite story.
Yeah, that is a fun kite story. Anytime I've ever flown a kite, it's been a blast. I used to fly them on the beach when I was a child.
Ooh, that's a lovely memory.
Yeah, like Daytona Beach. It's a very wide beach. You can drive on it, and you can fly kites very easily because you can run and like get them up in the air. And
that's right.
Love kites. Love hobby stuff in general. Like
kites are so fun
kites,
because
rockets,
it's very childlike, but
planes,
it's like it involves like physics,
trains, yeah,
planes and trains.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it always intrigued me to like because I felt like I could like get it up in the air and make it happen, and like once you have a little success with a kite, I feel like you're like in, you know, like you're a lifer.
It's kind of like modular synth in a way.
Okay. I could see that.
Yeah. Similar, you got to catch the air, catch the wind, if you will. Follow the sound. Okay, so this is going to be Eve Had the Metallic Shine of Summer. Brazil. Oh, I bet it is. All right, so this may be, I don't know how the audio is going to be, so let's, it says it's playing, but I don't hear it. I wonder.
I don't hear it.
If y'all hear it.
They probably do hear it.
I will never.
So you guys are hearing this, right? I'm hearing it now.
Not love you. I will never be free of your spell. You were a force. I was a flower folded under power. I gave everything I had, and I stole to give you more. I worked tirelessly to keep you fed. You never
We can only wonder.
You never got full.
And I believe this is the one that has the music. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like my perception of that song is so different from like watching the video and everything and the clips of it, because the song has so many like sections or acts to it. So if you only grab like the most emotional part, you're missing, which I feel that way about all music being shared on social media right now. It's very frustrating to me. Yeah, that was a dope opener. I was trying to find in this interview if they talk about...
We're cross-referencing.
How did you work with the director? Okay, collaborations. Let's see. Okay, so it does seem like it was only vocals.
Okay. Maybe that's a theme across the entire EP.
Okay, so yeah, sounds like Marie like had crafted this entire track and then sent it over. And then let's see. Vicky is the one who sang. And yeah, so she would like blind send the track to a vocalist and then see what they did with it. Yes. Apparently it was a very like abstract with a lot of space, which I can imagine, the track without the vocals. And it was made mostly with modular, which I'm not surprised by at all. That's so cool.
I'd be interested to get a breakdown of each sound and how it was created.
If I had more like wherewithal about doing this, it would have been cool to bring Marie on so she could talk about it too. So maybe we'll have like a reprise of Synth Friends.
A follow-up. We always promised that we would return.
That's true. We said we would always have people back on.
Because we asked if, they would be down to come again.
That's true.
And I believe Marie said yes.
Yes. Well, we would always say, like, are we Synth Friends now? Who do you want to have us... Who do you know that we should have on? And then, would you want to do this again?
Yeah. And I don't think anybody said no. So.
Nobody said, but that's the thing. When you're, like, on a live, you can't be like, I hated this and I wish this never happened.
You could.
You could, but nobody does that. Everyone's too polite.
It's not a good look.
I don't trust anybody.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Now, so we all... Round of applause! I have a feeling that the stream is really behind. So...
As they tend to be.
I apologize. I feel like I'm talking to myself and then you guys will respond. And I'm like, okay, we're still on track. Alright, let me drop the next track in. Oh, I'm so excited. That was... I actually kind of want to like put that song... This is how I get with music. I'm like, okay, I will be listening to that song on repeat for 3 weeks. I'll see you guys on the other side.
Yeah, I tend to obsessively listen to
Usually
music
it's like an album, but sometimes it's a song, right? We get that way.
We're usually albums people, but yeah, singles...
I wonder...
can have that effect.
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you. I saw that Jay said Crunchy 259E, perhaps.
Whoa.
Well, because Jay saw us on the SOU podcast, so clearly...
I like that theory. I know the mode that you're talking about that could be referencing. So, Don Buchla put a little Easter egg.
Marie, I literally just conjured you. How is that possible? I literally was just gonna, like... In my brain, telepathically, I just said, I want to ask her this question right now. I wonder if I could just send her a message.
Wow.
And she's freaking here! Okay, so you now have to answer this question, Marie.
We don't have to speculate anymore.
Can you tell us on Eve Had the Metallic Shine of Summer, what was making those crunchy sounds? Or just like what you used? If I could bring you in, I would. I just have no idea how to do that. If we were on Twitch, I would. That is so witchy of us. Oh my gosh. Amazing. We have a superstar in our chat, friends. Yeah, we're just talking about you. So feel free to correct us. How funny. We were saying how if we were more organized, we would have had you on for real, but we're all hanging on by a thread right now. Doing our best to still make music and make life joyful. So, Feel free. If you don't want to spill your secrets, no pressure. Yeah, I think we were really enthralled by the percussive elements. So maybe that's what it was. Ooh. Yes. Okay. Thank you for spilling your secrets. We feel very honored. I was actually going to start just like scrolling through your social posts to see if you had already spilled this. And we read one of your interviews too to find out more. We're being investigative journalists on
We're being nosy
on this stream. We're doing our research live. Say hi to Marie, everyone. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. What an exciting experience. Even though we're just in our house. Okay, the next track, while we keep chatting, is going to be... Oh, can I say this on here? I think I'm allowed to. F Your Feelings, Salt in the Wound. So, Fuck Your Feelings, parentheses, Salt in the Wound, with Casey Desmond, who I haven't heard as much about, so let's find out. Casey Desmond, American singer-songwriter and musician. Oh, was on season 1 of The Voice. I definitely watched that. Boston. Oh, cool. I love, and we're all like around the same age. So Black Kite's based in LA. We're based in LA. Casey's based in Boston. So this is a very East Coast meets West Coast collab
experience.
EP.
Yeah.
It was a drum beat I made a while ago and wanted to use it for something. Oh, that's classic. I have a lot of lyrics that are just floating around that I can't wait to drop into stuff. I'm sure you've got field recordings from years ago that are waiting to be used. Who knows?
I definitely have just like...
You have a whole album actually of stuff.
I have
that we haven't even shared with the Vortex.
I have so much stuff. I'm like making stuff every day. I mean, I'm sure we're all making stuff every day, right? Like,
yeah. But it's like when you have that kind of thing that's like stuck in your mind, you're like, oh gosh, I can't wait to figure out what this is for.
Well, it's the stuff that you remember to use, I think, you know, if it's that
That's
impactful,
yes.
You know, that you like are like, okay, I can't wait to use this for my next thing.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
You know, like the special.
The
precious stuff.
Oh, wait, I need to be following all these people. Hold on.
Now we are.
So Casey Desmond is just Casey Desmond on Instagram. Super cool that she was on The Voice and is like a, you know, synth punk, whatever, you know, alternative type of artist. And yes, we are loving the album, Marie. This is so fun. So, like I said, the next one is an expletive title, but that's okay. I don't have a problem with that, but sometimes I worry that I'm going to get a content strike.
Neither does Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh! In honor of Sabrina, Fuck Your Feelings, Salt in the Wound. Here it comes.
That was badass.
That was funny. All right, here we go. And Marie, I apologize. We have to talk through it. Because that's what we learned from doing Twitch, is that you can do a lot of things as long as you talk over it. Ooh, sparkly. Yes. Oh, this is so different. Okay. How's the volume on our video? Ooh.
You said that you would fight for us. Instead, it's dead and in the dust. The silence is empty when love used to be. Now you never check up if I
I love all the endings of all the tracks have that real spacey thing going on.
I don't think I've ever experienced Salt in the Wound, but I would imagine that it would hurt.
That's such a good, because it's like a very used phrase, like,
Yeah.
and it brings you right to the visual of it, but I feel like somehow she made it feel like a dagger, you know, more than just a cliche.
Mm-hmm.
Love that track. Oh, I'm so excited that there's going to be a music video, and again, I apologize for talking through it. That's just part of the game.
It's part of the listening party game, listening party experience.
Yeah. But that one really got me hyped. I was like trying not to jump out of my chair, honestly.
I did a little bit.
You did. You did. So, bravo. And obviously, since you're here, Marie, no pressure to answer any of these questions. But like the last track, we found an interview where you said, you know, you sent the fully produced track to Black Kite, and then they, you know, they blind wrote the song, sang it, sent it back to you, and it completely changed your like conception of the song. Is that the same thing with this one too, where you fully produced, sent it to her, she wrote and recorded the vocals, you had no idea what it would be? Yay! Oh, I'm so glad you liked the reaction. It was bringing up a lot for me. That was like a very powerful, like, I don't even want to say like feminist anthem, because I feel like that term is so pointless now, but like, you know, empowering and visceral in a way. I can't wait to see what the video is that you're gonna make. I know it's gonna be very badass. I'm already out of water. Oh, she added some. Ooh, we're getting the intel. She added some music as well. That's so cool. Was it anything that changed the track, or was it more like melodic stuff? Yes, I love the way that you did this project. It's so bold, like not telling people what the song means or anything, just like letting us, you know, bring our, like, what it sparked in us, you know. I think that's really brave and exciting. I think it makes it exciting. Ooh, okay, so she was really in there. That's cool. And did you know her? We're doing like a virtual chat interview now, I guess. Did you know her?
Or just ask to do the project.
Or did you just know of her? Yes. Oh, that is so cool. It felt like... It didn't, you know what I mean? It didn't feel like two voices working together. It felt like very cohesive.
Synergistic.
Exactly. Well, Casey, I'm glad that we are following you now. Let me see, because I didn't...
Yeah, I love learning about new artists.
Yeah, brilliant project, Marie. Brilliant.
Now I know.
Okay, cool. Same. It's so weird to think that we met, like, technically through Instagram, but through Grant, because it's like, I feel like because you live in the state that I'm from, it feels like I know you, like, from childhood somehow.
Maryland has that effect on people.
Yeah.
I think.
Anytime people are like in or from Maryland, I'm like, oh, you might be my cousin. Don't you feel that way about Pittsburgh, though?
About what? Pittsburgh? What does that have to do with me?
Because that's like your family's from there, and there's like so much family.
But I've never lived there, or I'm not from there. I feel
like...
that way about Florida, maybe.
Oh, okay.
I'm a Florida man.
Yeah, you are, unfortunately.
Hey now. Save the Florida jokes for the end, and I'll jump in on them too.
Maybe we do know each other. That's so funny. I just think there's like maybe, okay, Florida's better. Like, when you meet somebody and they're from Florida, or like they're around your age or whatever, there's that thing where you're like, we've had
instant bond.
We've had similar experiences.
There's several people that come into the shop that are from Florida that I'm like, you know, that's all we talk about. So.
It's so funny to watch myself do a thing I just did a few minutes ago on the stream playback.
Yeah, it's way behind.
I just did this.
It's way behind. We could like watch the whole thing after this is done.
No, I feel like we're just behind here. I think that's...
This is where we're actually at?
Yeah.
We're at now?
We're in the now.
That's a Spaceballs reference.
Oh, Spaceballs 2! Who's excited for
Feels
Spaceballs
like
2? Put a W in the chat.
Feels like a vapor movie to me still, though.
Mm-hmm. Well, I saw a picture of them doing the table read.
Oh, really?
So that's when I was like, okay, this
That's
is real.
It's real now. It's happening.
I agree, Jay. There's like a tasteful nod to the past that makes you go, ooh, I like this song because I recognize some elements, but then it feels fresh too. I agree. Should we do music reviews as our job?
No.
No. I only like a certain kind of music.
I only
can
like
never.
projects I'm involved in.
There you go.
I'm just kidding. I like music.
Oh, there's like always those memories from childhood about playing with some random kid you never saw again. That's so like 80s, early 90s. That is so true. That is so true. Somewhere in the ether, Marie, we have crossed paths. Okay, next track. I was like, all right, Marie, you're really testing me about what I can say on the internet. The next track is called Cunt Smasher. I just love this is really fun for me because we're never this like edgy, but we are like in our personal lives, so it's really fun for me to by proxy get to be part of this. Okay, so let's see. Featuring Delia Leadershoe, and I don't know if I said that right, so let's look her up.
Yeah, we're
How
just
did I spell
going
that?
down the list and
Lighter.
looking up each of these artists. At some point, we're going to be Googling ourselves.
There you go. Who's the Galaxy Electroc? I'm glad that made you laugh.
The Galaxy. I kind of want to call it that now. We'll be like extra too much about it.
Yes.
Call it the Galaxy.
The Galaxy? Like, so whenever people go, oh, you're the Galaxy Electric,
No.
we'll be like, the Galaxy Electric? Yeah, that's us. It's the little things in life right now. Okay, I found Delia.
Oh, cool.
Leadership.
Picture. I just like that.
I love that picture.
Like, it's hard to fit something cool in a circle, I find. And that
one of my biggest struggles in modern life is how do I fit us both in a circle?
That looks sick. They did such a good job.
I love that. Okay. I'm gonna actually drop this in the chat because I had to like look at that name a couple times. If you want to follow them on Instagram, let's see, following. Ooh, let's see. They are playing a bunch of shows, definitely in Europe because these dates are backwards for me.
Interesting. Are they based in Europe? I would imagine so.
What are these places? Let's see. I'm just going to do a quick scroll. Yes. Look to see some of the gear.
Seeing some like live PA electronic music.
And I see like
tabletop gear.
Maybe some singing. Yep, with one of these mics. I've always wanted one of those. Makes you feel like Britney Spears. Germany, of course. I don't think Mr. X is in here anymore. It's really late there. And he's going on vacation tomorrow, but if he was here, he would be correcting me about all of this. Not to call you out if you're not here, Mr. X. Yeah, I see like most of the Instagram is the live shows. It looks dope. And wait, Marie, are you on tour right now? I'm sorry. I know that I can't go to any of the shows, so I have to like cut myself off from the FOMO. So I'm not totally up on where you're at right now, but I've been seeing that you are. Okay, Cunt Smasher featuring Delia. Let's grab that. Okay. No, you're not currently on tour. You just finished some shows? Okay. Ah, I see. That's so awesome. No, I don't need to do that. I need to do this.
Having a nice rest after playing a string of shows is such a good feeling.
The come down is real. Yes, Marie. Okay. I don't want to like make you have to talk about this on the live, but I want to talk to you about that more because if you can get here,
It's over.
it's over. We got you. All right. Here it comes. Next track.
I'm twerking till my ass. Have you ever heard the story?
Oh, this is so Scientology.
There's some
Oh, I freaking
come smash you outside. I'm gonna
her voice is
tell you
spooky.
how. Made it alright. After evil, he got sick. Playing with his magic
Yes.
kick. He got the highest hits. He got the highest hits. The lady with the biggest hits.
Yes.
Karma. Daddy Karma's not what you gave to her. Drama. Suspiciously acting like viewing a panorama. So you gonna shut your damn dirty mouth and run. So you run away so fast and crumble. Cause I wanna spit and burst on your face. That's all. Hitting back like no one's seen. Mama, see this dirty old boy hitting no girl no more. Damn raw. Come smash it.
This song is like very sensitive.
Want ya? Leave your hand out of the skirt. I
It also
want ya.
reminds me of like The Ring.
Come on, get 'em. My girls, we need no court or lawyer. Can turn into bitchy monsters while she turns you on. While she's flipping the bird at you, you pass up. You won't take them out. Dirty paws on your cheeks, on your lower brow jaw. Turn into her bra. Sinner's eyes and fingers adoring her so far. But I cut you them off with my paws off. I warned ya, that is karma. I warned ya, that is karma. I warned ya, that is come smash it. Come and get on the floor.
It's similar to the previous song. It's like laid back. Laid back. I love all these. Man, you just nailed it. Giving 90s. Yeah. Major spooky Portishead.
And just
Like a spooky Portishead remix.
that was really sick.
That was very sick.
I really liked that one.
Okay,
I
well,
liked them all so far.
I'm
but
going
I
to be
really liked
hyper
that
focusing
one.
on these artists for the next couple weeks. Can't wait. Marie, you're doing like such a service for us music fans, bringing all these different people in for us to like hear them through the lens of your music. To go, oh, I can hear kind of like what they bring, so like I kind of am interested in them now because of
Right. Yeah, the way that they were introduced.
you know, like the way a collab is supposed to work. You nailed it.
They've new artists coming to us from a trusted producer.
Such a powerhouse. I liked that song stayed kind of in the same place throughout, which is nice to be able to like groove to. Whereas the other ones felt like they had like movements, which I also love because I've, you know, attention
It's a little bit
span.
of a roller, if you will.
Yes.
But also had some really nice dynamic change-ups. And I liked how spooky it was, but then it had that element of like deep.
Yeah. The deep but spooky was nice. Oh man. Brutal and lovely, nice. Yes, exactly. It was the contrasts that are really doing it for me. Yeah.
And then just production overall, impeccable.
Impeccable.
Really, really good stuff.
I feel
well mixed.
Yes.
You know, like
I was thinking that
the technical side was
like right off
dialed
the
in.
beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the tracker plus surge on that one.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, this is making my day that you're here and telling us all of this. Because I was just like trying to Google everything to see if you spilled secrets in interviews. This is so much better.
It's debatable whether like trackers have a sound or not, but I feel like that one, I wouldn't have guessed it was made with trackers, so maybe they don't.
Yeah. That's so interesting because I know you've done a lot of tracker exploration just in the past like 2 years maybe.
Yeah.
But I can definitely, the feeling that you get from like a tracker style production, I can definitely see that now.
Mm-hmm.
But it's exciting that you have the surge in there. You have like so many different really creative instruments, if you will, throughout this whole project. And I feel like it's really easy to just like, you know, hear this music and go like, you know, it's probably from the DAW or whatever. Who knows? Maybe they use Splice. I mean, I don't think anyone would think that about you if they knew you, but just like if you just heard it kind of like out in the world or whatever. But to like know, there's no fucking way.
I wonder if they use Splice.
I don't know. I was trying to be as like cliche
I
as
get what
possible.
you're saying. I just thought that was funny.
Yeah. Sorry, no shade to people who are doing music that way, but
right.
you know, just the fact that
I mean, Splice is insane. Like
I know.
it has, it's like it's just the biggest sample library of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, like everything is there. Like
yeah, it's like
it's all encompassing.
It's like a door I just like never want to open.
Kind of, yeah. It's like, to me, it just screams decision fatigue. But
Decision fatigue, and then also 333.
it's one of the reasons we use hardware.
Yeah, it's also just that thing of like, can you even get that stuff? Are you even allowed to? What's the copyright stuff with that and everything? You know,
Mm-hmm.
I struggle with wanting
mean,
to even wade into that.
Yeah, it's tricky.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I feel really weird now about listening to the track of our own.
A little bit of procrastination,
but
if
here
you will.
we are. So the final track on the EP. By the way, let me drop the Bandcamp for everybody because I think that's, you know, choose your own adventure of where you want to listen to this. But Bandcamp is always going to be my number one. I like YouTube as well. I feel like I find the things in my niche that I really like listening to on either Bandcamp or YouTube.
Same.
But everyone has their own secret ways that they're listening to stuff. Okay, so our track that we collabed with Marie Ann is called Passages Part 2. And I love that that means there's a Passages Part 1 that's like still a secret. I love that.
I love that too.
And it features the Galaxy Electric. Let's look them up.
Yeah, the Galaxy.
The Galaxy. Yeah, I feel like maybe I've heard of them. Just like, when I look at this, what do I get from it? I don't even know. I guess they're into Buchla. I see a NPC and some Star Wars. Look at that. And that music video Grant made for us. Alright, enough silliness. Yeah, surprisingly, YouTube for music is good, and I never would have thought that about it. But it really is.
It's fantastic, honestly. Especially for, like, older, eclectic stuff. Like, I find that I can't find, for example, like, good 80s house anywhere else. And I love 80s house, and it's all on YouTube. Spotify is terrible in that regard.
Oof, the worst.
Bandcamp, I feel like, you know, it's, unless it's like reissue labels, like, you know, putting stuff out, you know, like it's still not like an archival resource, if you will, but like YouTube,
Bandcamp? Yeah, Bandcamp can be, I feel like they're trying to make it better, but it has always
it's
been
great for new music.
Kind of clunky. I mean, the Discover feature is probably one of the best that there is.
Yeah, I love discovering new music on Bandcamp.
But in terms of like, I want to save this to my catalog and make a playlist and send it to my friend and all that stuff, it's like a little bit clunky in that regard. Ooh, I mean, those are secrets, Jay. I don't know if Marie's ready to spill those secrets. I know how many secrets we have right now, and I can't spill most of them. Man, we were sitting on the music from the Korova Milk Bar for 2 years almost.
Yeah, that was a tough one to keep.
That was the hardest secret I've ever kept.
That was a tough one to keep. I was so excited.
Yeah, probably that, because I was so excited about it. So, I will stop procrastinating, and I will listen to our own track. And I'm excited to round it out with this one. Ooh, she might be spilling the secret. I know I'm holding on to other people's secrets in my hair as well, not just my own. All right, let's talk over our own track. And thanks to Marie for being here and for collaborating with us. This has been such a fun project.
This is dope.
It was so weird because I was in this season when we did this. It was like a year or more ago. And, is it called Part 2 because we changed it, the production of it?
Ooh.
I love that. I thought it was always that, though. Maybe it was called Passages when you sent it to me, I think. Anyway, I was in a season of my life. We had just released Korova, and we weren't sure what our next thing was because of all our secrets that we don't know when they're happening. And I was like, you know what? I just want to collab with other people. And then all of a sudden,
out of nowhere,
the secrets abound. I had to actually turn the valve off on that dream because it got out of hand. But Marie was one of the first ones, and it's just so cool how I kind of felt that, and then she was like, I want to collab, and then it just I
remember that happening.
Just like you showing up right when I was thinking about it'd be cool if you were here, you know? That was so crazy.
And I remember how excited you were.
Yeah, I was stoked.
Yeah.
And then, obviously this project is about collaborating with female vocalists. Anything we do, we always put our Galaxy Electric name on it because there's never anything we do that it's not somehow we're helping each other or inputting. It would be too hard to extricate that. So Gus obviously helped me produce my vocals. He helps me so that I don't have to be doing the technical stuff and I can just stay in my vocal place. I obviously can set up my effects, record myself, edit it, all that stuff, but it's, we have a way of collaborating on that already that it's just why would I make it harder?
But all the credit to Jacqueline.
Okay. All right, I am going to play this track now. This is Passages Part 2. Yes, we would love to do it again. I love sending stuff back and forth, but being in the room together could also be very cool. Just putting that out there. So yeah, because this started out as an ambient track, I actually didn't write this song lyrically. I just did it from an improvised vocal place, and then I just would layer things until they became something else. And eventually it made sense, but then when I sent it to you, I think you guys
a really good point.
That's a real space journey. It is by far. Classic Galaxy Lesbian vibes to make a 9-minute track. Everybody always tells us, make it as long or as short as you want. There's no rules. But then I feel like the algorithm's like, 3.5 minutes is the limit. Yes. So, like, obviously, I want to hear this whole EP, like, honestly, my listeners in, like, a club.
Yeah, so here it is.
Yeah, Marie is doing things with the West Coast sounds that nobody's ever done, I swear. Like, breaking container, shattering the glass. I remember doing this.
Yeah, it's a freak outer for sure.
It's a freak outing. Every time you think
I
the
wasn't
song's
expecting
over,
that,
it
even
just
though I've heard
comes
it.
back better. Jazz, meets jungle.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm yelling. I'm yelling over the track, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, those breaks were sweet.
Damn, that was such a ride, Like, that was freaking epic. So just to clarify for everyone, Marie sent us an ambient track. We recorded the vocals to it, sent it back, and then her and I would assume Paul, but correct me if I'm wrong, like remixed it completely. Like took my vocals and then made a whole new track around it, I think is what you did, and then I was just so blown away. So that's, interesting that that's different than the process for the other tracks. And I'm curious, is that because when you started putting the tracks together, they all had a vibe and you didn't want to, like, drop everybody off a cliff with the ambient track? Because everything else is, like, maybe different styles, but all kind of in a BPM, if you will. So that's my question. Even though I'm on this track.
You asked it.
I did ask it.
And
Damn.
maybe you will receive an answer. But no pressure.
I just know we're on a delay, so it's tricky. That's a good question. Good to know. I'm so excited that this is finally out and that you're gonna make another video, and I know you have like so much more up your sleeves and you've been playing shows. Let's go to Marie's Instagram. There you are. Yes, I feel like it needed a more traditional Marie track. Yeah. No, I'm so glad you did that. I'm so glad we got to hang out with everybody and listen to it as well. Do, 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 do. So the shows are complete at this point. Is that the case? Yeah, it's so wild. And in like such... It is like a good closer, I think, as well. It leaves you wanting more, but you also kind of feel complete at the same time.
Yeah, it'd be hard to continue after that experience. I do like it as a closing track.
Yeah. Do, 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 do. I was trying to find, like, if you had tour dates up here, but I don't see that.
Man, that was fun.
That was so fun.
It was a banger.
I know we were like, do we even have time to do this? Like, it feels really fun and I want it to be fun, but sometimes you're like running from one thing to the next. So it's nice to like be able to just sit and focus on this and not just be like, oh, I'm going to listen in the background while I do dishes or some shit. To like just be like, this is what we're doing right now and we're hanging out with everybody. It makes me so happy. Yes. Oh my god. I'm like, it's so awesome to me that you were able to join and like we could have a live interview with you. I don't think you were here. We were saying that we should have you back on Synth Friends to have a follow-up, even though we're not doing Synth Friends right now. But just like to have a follow-up.
I was going to say, what's Synth Friends?
To ask you all this stuff, but then you showed up. It was so funny, the timing of that. This was, yeah, we're just like so thrilled to, you know, have done this track and to be part, you know, considered part of this project. It's such a cool project, and I know you have so much more to come. I'm gonna drop your Instagram in the chat. I'm not as up on, like, in our Twitch we have like all these auto links and stuff, and it's much more interactive than I'm used to. I don't know how things work on here as much, but everybody follow Marie on Instagram if you're not already. And Marie, if you want to like shout out anything else you have going on that you want people to check out, I did drop the Bandcamp. It's up here in the chat as well. But get plugged into Marie. Marie is up to some sick shit that you're going to want to follow. If you're not already, which I would assume everyone is, but yeah, I'm like, it's so cool that you even like decided you wanted to do this collab stuff and that you were able to curate it with so many different people. I can't imagine the managing of all of that. Because like, especially when you are so used to like your own workflow and like being in your little cave of wonders of how you do things, to like step out of that and invite people in and like have everybody work differently is like such an undertaking. So thank you so much for doing that. Yes! Okay, you heard it here first, everybody. The next EP is out in December and there's a vinyl too. I had somebody ask me when I shared this track on one of the places, they asked if there was vinyl of it. And I said, I think that there might be some coming. So that's really exciting to hear. December is right around the corner. Yeah,
that'll be here before we know it.
I know. Thanks for being here, Jay. Thanks for all the good vibes. Everybody's so positive and like into this, you know, niche weirdness with us. And it's so nice to like have people who have such, you know, experienced ears, if you will, to share this with us. Yay! Oh my gosh, how exciting to get all the insider information. I love that. Well, we, let's see. What do we have going on?
Nothing.
That's not true.
I'm just kidding.
So much going on. I have almost too much that I'm a little overwhelmed by it. But let me see what's like right now stuff that I can say.
I made a bomb-ass breakfast this morning. I look forward to lunch and all other food that I get to consume today.
We're just doing a gratitude journal right now.
I really appreciated listening to this album and dancing, getting my fish octagon on.
Heck yeah.
This is a lovely project, and I feel privileged to know about it, and I feel privileged to know you.
Marie? Me?
Yeah.
Or everyone on the chat?
Everybody.
Everybody. Well, I guess I can say, the most exciting thing right now, obviously, is our track with Marie. So definitely give it a stream, give it a share, give it a download, follow Marie everywhere, all that kind of stuff. Our most recent single in our house music style is Dial It In, and that's also out everywhere. Totally different from our ambient stuff, totally different from what we did with Marie. The house music stuff is much more party time vibes, party in your living room. Oh, I'm so glad you got the email. Oh, that's perfect. I never know if that's, people get it on time or whatever, what happens. Yeah, so, our Dial It In song is, keep an eye on that because we might have something coming from that.
Keep an eye on this space.
Watch this space. But beyond that, the Vortex is where it's at. So if you don't know what the Vortex is, it's our secret club. It's like our Patreon, but it's on our own platform, so we can do a lot more with it than that. We do have private listening parties. This is our first time doing one just like open to everybody. But we usually do them private for just Vortex members, where we'll listen to the secret music that we're sharing with everyone inside the Vortex. So we've been sharing EPs with them for the last year and a half that nobody else has except for them. And we'll do listening parties, and then we'll vote on which song becomes the single. So Dial It In is the most recent one from that experience. And then they get all the behind the scenes. They get to ask us, what gear we're using, if they want tutorials on stuff or deep dives. Lately, we did our show a couple weeks ago. Actually, it's been a month now.
That's insane.
That's crazy. A month ago today, we played at Coaxial Arts in downtown Los Angeles, and they filmed it and did like high quality audio. So we gave the Vortex like all the downloads from that, and they got to see a behind the scenes from the show. And like we also record our rehearsals, and then we share that with them as well. So they just like get to have like a direct pipeline to everything we're doing. At like try to give them like the best quality, video and audio we can of everything. And then they get a bunch of secret music that we can't release on platforms because of how the platforms work nowadays. We can only share it secretly. So that's kind of what started the Vortex, is that we had all this secret music and people wanted it. So we created the Vortex for that. And the reason I'm saying that is because there's a lot of stuff that's about to happen. A lot of the secrets are about to get shaken loose, and they're going to go to the Vortex first, and then some portion of them will end up for everybody, because I always like to do that. But the Vortex is, home base for us. It's our space crew, like our Star Trek. It's like everybody's on the bridge with us.
There you go. Ooh, I like that. It's the bridge.
Yeah, it's the bridge crew. And they're really awesome, and it's also just like, we have a Discord for it, so we all get to chat in there and like throw ideas around or share stuff where, other people are into their own music stuff and share that as well.
It's
so
a virtual community center.
There you go. Gus is really into community centers, which
I'm really into community centers.
So it's our virtual community center, and you have to have a coin to unlock the door. Oh yeah, Fish Rock is in the Vortex, not to call you out, but you kind of called yourself out. Yeah, Fish. I don't know what to. I'm like calling you that because that's what's on the screen. I know that's not like your name, but Fish Rock can attest. Has been in there since is a day one, as we like to say, a founding member of the Vortex. And and the other thing too, like the shirt. There's been some secret CDs of music that isn't out anywhere else. There's been, the coin. We've done some really fun stuff like that we're not putting on our shop. It's only through the Vortex, because it's like, we design the shirts together. We decide, what the special things are going to be.
It's a collaborative effort.
Yeah. I can't believe it's been 3 years almost.
Wow.
3 years? 3.5 years or 2.5 years, something like that. I've lost track of time, but like when we first started it, I was like, I don't even know if this is gonna work. I don't even know if like the buttons are gonna work and lead to the places I want them to lead to, or if anybody's gonna even want to be part of this. So the fact that we're still here doing it, and it's become such a like
vibrant community
and like thing that motivates me and inspires me back is like, yes.
Such a
thank you for the endorsement.
valuable feedback loop.
It's really, really fun because I get to like throw everything at them, because I have like way more inside of me than I share on the internet, and they help me kind of like sort through it and decide what to like focus on. So I really appreciate everybody in the Vortex. So thanks everyone for being here. I don't know how to end this, so give me a second. Thanks for being here. Thanks to Marie. This was super fun. I'm glad that we got to like test out a YouTube live stream with everybody being so positive and supportive. So thank you all for being you. We love you, and we'll see you around the virtual community center. Stop by anytime.
Bye.